Tonight, we have for you a brand new True Stories.
Majority rules, all of that is just a part of the rules, and the majority of us is just a part of the cool. I'm a part of how it's cut, like I'm part of the tool, and I'm the part that's in the front, like pardon me, dude. The authentic, the scriber for everyone who subscribes to dollar shots and Henny with chicken wings and fries for $3.75, and what it took to get that pen to the pad. I painted, but don't drip that.
What's been going on with Skyzoo? Because now you got a project coming out.
Yeah, I got the official debut album, Salvation, coming out September 29th.
Yeah.
Jamla Records, Duck Down. For those who don't know, Jamla is Ninth Wonder's label.
All right.
Grammy Award winner producer Ninth Wonder. It's his label situation, and the name is a play on the name Tamla. Tamla was the old Motown name.
The old Motown name,
yeah,
all right?
Very Gordy in them. So it's a play on that. So it's Jamla, and I'm the first artist to jump off Ninth label, and it's through Duck Down. You know what Duck Down is with the borough, and you know how we get it in. So it's what it is. September 29th to Salvation.
What's been the vibe and the process of this project that you got coming out, man?
Well, it's the debut. It's my Reasonable Doubt, my Ready to Die, my Only Built for Cuban Links, my Illmatic. So I had to go into it with that intensity and that level of honesty and reality with it. You know what I mean? And just make the best music. I wanted to make one of the best albums of the year easily, and I think I did that. And the people who've heard it have been like, dude, top 5 easily for 09. You know what I mean? Like, it's an incredible album, man. I'm not just saying that because I wrote it. Like, it's really an incredible album. The production lineup is stupid on it. You know what I mean?
Rattled off the hit list.
Yeah. It's Ninth Wonder, Just Blaze, Knots, Needles, Black Milk, Ill Mind. It's stupid, man. So, a lot of people ask me, did you want to go indie or were you forced to go indie? I wasn't forced to do nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had major deals on the table as well as indies on the table. And with the majors, they wanted the creative control. A lot of people on majors got to turn in their records, and then they get told what records make the album, or they get told what the single's going to be, or they get told who they can and can't work with. I ain't want to do that,
Explain that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because you're saying things that, people need to understand insight to. Because you just said some interesting things, because there's certain cats, they be like, oh, I'm about to get signed, or I'm signed.
Right.
And then they're putting out mixtapes or doing certain things. I'm like, you can't be signed because the label would not tolerate for these type of actions that you're taking.
Right.
There's certain rappers who have gag orders right now. I'm not going to name no names.
Oh, man.
I saw you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So please explain what you just said again. Like you've put out a couple of mixtapes before this album came out. On a label, could you do that?
I think in 2009 you can, depending on how you do it. You know what I mean? I think if it's, stuff that the label is cool with being out there, something that they wouldn't think is going to be a seller. Let's say you got a big record. Let's say if 50 just came out at 09, they wouldn't probably let him put In the Club on a mixtape because it's too big. You know what I mean? So that's just a small example. If they feel like it's records that, they can do without, they'll let you throw it out there, because the internet is huge nowadays and people are about free music and getting it free and free mixtapes and downloads and thatpiff.com. People about all that. You know what I mean? So I think with the labels, you would be able to do that to an extent as far as a major, but with a major, everything has to be done in a meeting, everything has to be figured out step by step, and it's 30 people that make one decision, and that's cool, but I want to be that last person with the say so. My big thing, one of the biggest things about me is I'm hands-on with everything in my career. Everything. And if something happens that doesn't go the way I wanted it to, and I left it in someone else's hand, that's when I really get upset. If somebody says, yo, we got it, whatever, and then they drop the ball, that's when I really get upset. But again, I think that's one of the dope things about being on an indie, where you could be hands-on, and then an indie label always goes harder because they at the ground root. So you got a label like Duck Down where they go hard and they do their thing, so we don't got to really have conversations like that. You know what I mean? Whereas if you're on a major, you may have more of those conversations.
When you hear whack lyrics, what goes through your mind, Skyzoo? These are things people want to know.
Yeah, I think, there's people who don't go that hard as far as the rhymes and all that, but, the passion is there, the love is there, they trying, and they really love it. So, obviously everybody can't do this, but if they come from the right place, you might feel a certain way like, all right, man, well, your heart is in the right place, but this ain't what it is for you. You know what I mean? But then you got people who's really trash and think they super nice, and that's when it's like, yo,
See,
real.
That sounds great, but that's just like saying a nigga, we'll let him in the NBA because
Oh no,
he gets 30 rebounds.
Nah, I ain't saying they should live. I'm just saying, you got people who
Yeah.
ain't that dope, but they their heart is in the right place.
Yeah.
That don't mean they should go. That don't mean they should get a deal and pop off and be putting out mixtapes
Right.
every day. But it just mean you break it to them a little differently. Like, yo, homie, like this may not be for you, but you obviously love the game, so maybe do something else. Then you got people who's trash and really go hard like they nice or think that they nice. That's when it's like, yo, homie, fuck out of here. Like,
Skyzoo right here in the Straight Stunting magazine.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about where the fans of Hot 97 voted you as one of the top 10 MCs of all time. Like,
Yeah.
did you rig the fight?
Nah,
Okay,
not
just
at
making
all.
sure. Did you go online?
Not at all. The way it went down,
Yeah.
they had 25 names. Shout to Rosenberg, he put the list together.
All right.
They had 25 names, and then the 25 got condensed to 10.
All right.
And then, with that, it was the vote for, the top 10, and that's how I felt in that. And I was the only unsigned artist with it. It wasn't top 10 all time. It was top 10 alive right now. And it meant the world, man. I mean, Wayne was up there, Nas was up there, Talib was up there, Eminem was up there, Pusha was up there, and SK was up there. So, it meant something.
Do
So,
you go to strip clubs, sir?
yeah,
Holy
somewhat.
shit, name your strip club, sir.
I mean, we all know where it is as far as in New York, man. Sue's.
Yo, you're making rap money, so I can't go
Oh,
there.
man. Nah, Sue's ain't that expensive. Sue's ain't that
Get
expensive,
the
man.
fuck out of here.
Sue's ain't that bad. Yo,
Nigga.
Sue's is the only spot, if they got 50 girls, like 35 of them is Spanish. And I'm am infatuated with Spanish bros. Like, everybody who know me know I love all my women. I love my sisters, black women. I love, my snowflake. But I love Spanish women, man. Like, I be watching the Spanish channel at the crib and don't know what they saying.
My nigga, watch your telephone
all day. I mean, you said you wanted to get personal. We gonna do it all day. Y'all, I be watching like the Telemundo and all that, man, and the channel. What's the 68? Like all them channels, like all day, and don't know what they saying. It's just every broad on there is phenomenal. Like every single broad on there. Like you watch the news and them bitches is bad. You like, oh my gosh. Like I'm heavy on the Spanish broad. So
let's name some Spanish chicks from the porn game. I'm trying to think. Havana Ginger. What about her?
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah.
What's shorty name?
Olivia?
Oh man. Nah, what's the chick name? Yo, it's a chick named Mason Storm. That's crazy. Porno chick. She's Spanish. Yeah, she did a joint where she was underwater the whole time.
Underwater?
Blowing and all that underwater. I couldn't believe it.
So hold on. She had no. What's that?
No,
shit?
nothing.
So she was.
I don't know
holding
how
her
they
breath
did it. Underwater. I don't
What's
know how
her
they
name?
Mason Storm. B.
You need to do a song with her and about her and on her, my
Mason
nigga.
Storm, B.
So she was giving tops
man.
underwater. This
The
is
whole
some next
deal.
shit.
Yo, she was getting rocked out. She was doing
Underwater?
Her she was on the watch
Holding her
game,
breath?
all that. Yeah.
Yo, what is the sight to that shit?
Dude, I don't know.
But what was the video shoot like?
Yo, first off, shout to Sarah J. She's super cool, man.
Yeah.
Like just on some regular everyday shit. She's wild cool. If she watching, shout to her. If she listening, shout to her. The video shoot was dope, man. Mech is my man, and it was me, him, Torre, Stimuli, Pinks, Donnie, SO, it was a bunch of us. So we had fun, man. It was dope. But just particularly speaking about her, she's mad cool. She's an ill chick. She's obviously dope. You know what she do. You know she a pro. You know what I mean? It was my first time ever personally meeting an adult star. You know what I mean? Adult film star. It was my first time ever meeting. You know what I mean? I met celebs. I got a lot of them in my phone, all that. But like an adult, film star. That was my first time. So I kind of was like,
what? You was nervous?
No. I wasn't nervous at all. I was happy, man. I told her, I was like, yo, it's my first time ever meeting somebody who do what you do, and and I was like, yo, I already know your work.
I know your history.
Yeah, like I was like, yo, like this is dope. Like, you know what I mean? And she's mad cool. Like we kick it. We email each other. We kick it. She's mad cool, man. The dopest thing about her, she's a hip hop head.
Yeah, I know.
Super hip hop head. That's why she was at the video. You know what I mean? Like super hip hop head. I mean, the Roots and Daylight and all that. The Skyzoo, Tory. Like she's into all that. You know what I mean? So I think that's the flyest thing about her. That she get it popping when need be, and then when it's over, she could probably throw in a good CD or something. Like she's dope, man. Shout to her. She's an ill chick.
So Skyzoo's saying, yo, you could beat it up, and then he's gonna play his own music.
We put the salvation in.
We put the salvation in. This nigga's gonna beat a porn star.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
it's pre-recorded, nigga.
Yeah, but shout to Sarah J though. She good
That be
people.
some ill shit.
She good people.
I saw that chick's ass up some hardcore hip hop, yo. You got Salvation and Double Barrel hitting this chick like, ain't no soft sex, bitch. No candles. I might gun butt you in this.
What
gun.
Jay said, this ain't an R&B smooth. I ain't an R&B dude.
OD with the pen on the low key, and I become the backdrop when you tripping in OT. The theme music.
True Stories Radio.
Room for measurers. I'm on it from the jump, and them they cloud scoping, hoping the clouds open. I pin both sides. The poetry's now motioned. Pray to God that the car ain't halted. Beautiful decay is what we call it. The beautiful.